Fortitude versus Mikael, our second game of the day for the DreamHack Fall Asia close qualifier. This is the decision round. This is the best of three that decides who's going to move on to the main event. And Fortitude and Mikael facing off here now. Old school versus new school. The stats here are not correct. As you can see, 0% win rate. That's not quite accurate. So, it's not looking that bad for Mikael, of course. Mikael apparently has been struggling a bit lately against human. We'll see how he fares here now. We're starting off on Tight Hunters. Fortitude in the top left. In the red, Mikael bottom right in the yellow. It is a ghoul build. So, this in fact looks a lot like Cryptlord Fast Expansion. If you're expecting the opponent to play Cryptlord Fast Expo, as human you can even creep this camp first, which is a bit bold. If the DK comes up to harass, you're gonna be in Trouble City. But for a lot of undeads, you can very safely assume that this map is gonna be Cryptlord, and Mikael is one of those, certainly. 2 days ago by Chimiko, we saw a pretty uninspired Cryptlord, I almost want to say. Going orange here into natural, which meant the AM was far away from level 3 for a long time, and which meant that he was getting slaughtered quite hard by the enemy Cryptlord that came in. Oh, and look at that. Indeed. Fortitude going for the lab creep. Oh, needs to pull it out first. There we go. I like that. First shown by Blade, I believe it was. That works out pretty well. Take out the High Priest first. Always take out the healer first, boys. Ring of Protection for the Cryptlord is a decent item. Honestly, bonus armor on him is pretty good. Fortune's gonna get the big item though. What is this gonna be? Robe of the Magi! Ooh! That is the perfect item. Oh, and he might be aggressive? Ah, no, never mind. Continuing to creep. Using the second water elemental to do this still. Mikael gonna scout with a beetle. Scouting by Mikael has been pretty good today, I gotta say. I think the last hit here would be sick, but not gonna be allowed by Fortitude. Gonna go for the cloak. Cloak also pretty good against impale surrounds. That can make can be a big help. Gauntlets on the Cryptlord. He's quite tanky. And what? Oh, he's teching. Fortitude not expanding.
Player's forces are under attack.
And Mikael hasn't figured this out yet. Is he going for boots? Wait, what? What? Really? No? Telestaff. Okay. Oh, and this timing for Fortitude, look at that. He's gonna get level 3. Oh, wow. That's a sick opening. It's not gonna be easy for Mikael here. Whoa, that's a super cool build, man. This first, creep that, start the tech, and then creep this one. Mikael far away from level 3. But of course, here next to the Narrow Tower, the footies can die pretty quickly. Cripple's having a tough time just putting in some right clicks. Going for the Impale Surround, but there's a cloak. And that's a cancel. Kind of surprised he went for that impale. Definitely should have checked that inventory by now. That's a big delay of the expansion. One more ghoul going down as well. Great play by Fortitude. Great items as well. And Mika is kind of struggling with these surrounds right here. But water elementals give a lot of experience. As we see another cancel. Huge delay. Absolutely huge delay. While Fortitude is about to finish his tier 2 tech. Saved most of his footmen here on low health. This regen scroll is going to work out very well. Gloves of haste on the ground. Ah, Mika, I could have destroyed this one with a beetle. Oh! Clarity cancel. Is a little annoying. Good for the scout. Trying to even steal some last hit. That's not quite gonna happen though. It puts on some good damage on the Script Lord. But level 3 is reached, and that's an important level up here for Mikael. Now has the level 2 beetles, which are very good. Or, as back then I told Todd, they're not bad. Dude, I remember the early days of the Crypt Lord. Todd was so mad. Well, to be fair, Todd is always mad about something, isn't he? It wasn't an unusual state of affairs.
The town is under siege.
Alright, Mika needs to start the tech now. He will have to get tier 2 here soon.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starts making fiends early. I think that's the right play. I think nowadays for Crypt Lord you need to delay your tech a bit and go into fiends faster. But you still want to start your tech at some point. There it is. Impale here could be pretty big. And Mikael is trying to save the mana for the beetles, it seems. Second hero, Mountain King. And the pressure continues. AM getting level 4 would be great to have more water elementals. But he's not too close to that level 4 yet. We'd love to see a second crypt here by Mikael.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fortune's gonna fall back. He doesn't have that strong tier 2 army yet. He's calling the boys. Here we go. And then we have the second group by Mikael. Mikael and I seem to be of one mind.
The town is under siege.
Needs to run off Necromancy. Maybe even a Ritual Dagger. And here we go. This is the big attack by Fortitude. This is pretty much all in. So Mikael can bring all the ghouls to defend here. Takes out the Necropolis, but none of the actual Acolytes. And a proxy workshop by Fortitude. Necropolis is not going to come up. Tier 2 is still pretty far away. Trying to snipe the priest, but quickly being moved away. Oh, the MK could be going down here. If he gets surrounded... Oh, almost, but not quite. These ghouls should be in this defense, I think. MK getting surrounded, but there's a cloak. Also a dust. And the MK is dead. The normal damage from the beetles once again proving to be very good. But here Adept Training finished in the Dispel, giving level 4 to the AM. Tier 2 about to finish for Mikael. Crypt Lord very low HP. Needs some coils, that's for sure. DK starts. MK also going to be back soon. Very soon. Slaughterhouse coming up now. And now the ghouls are being brought in. And this Moor team is going to add a lot of pressure against these towers. Oh, he's attacking in the middle. Oh my god, look at that damage.
A player's force.
Ooh, the ground attack doing so much damage. Mikael has to engage. Unfortunately can't go for a second Moor team. Doesn't have the supply capacity right now, but I guess he just lost a unit. And now he does. MK is back. Clarity running. Crypt Lord not too low HP anymore. DK should be coming out soon. I think Mikhail is stabilizing more and more here. Towers are being repaired. And the human tower is cancelled. Some ghouls will be going down here. But they forced back the attack, which was the big deal. Now we can bring them back to the main. And now the DK arrives. And has some coils to use. Crypt Lord almost level 4. And there it is. It's a water elemental kill. The DK probably a little too far forward. Good impale though. To save the DK. Oof. Wants to use all these coils before he dies. He will probably die. Slaughterhouse finished. Statue coming. Pretty clean game by Mikhail. It looked like a good opening by Fortitude. But in the end, you're still fighting against an expansion. And it's a tier 2 all in. If it doesn't work out, it's a rough time. Fortitude didn't want to counter-expand. Not on this map. Not on Tidehunters, where there's no mercenaries. If there's a merc camp, it's much easier to counter-expand as human. But without, it's pretty hard. Fortitude here with the weird hodgepodge army. This one is not going to do well in an open battle, in a big battle against lots of fiends. The early fiend transition, I think, is what saved Mikhail this game here. Really good macro plays by the undead, in my opinion. Rune bracers for the Mountain King. That's not bad. Fortitude may have to TP out here. You can also go for a Zeppelin, because this is a lot of fiends. But also, a lot of fiends pretty hurt. Mikhail goes for the Zeppelin. Oh, almost saves the fiend. Clap doing good damage. Mountain King. Oh, needs to transfer the TP, and he does. Last second. 2 fiends go down here. That's something that Mikhail can afford. Going for a Shredder. Oh, because he only has 1 ghoul left. Wait, didn't he have more before? Undead with a Shredder. That's a rare sight. Fortitude, after the TP, is gonna send out the militia and creep the natural... not the natural. The gold mine, anyways. And is apparently trying to go for a counter-expansion finally. But Mikhail now sitting pretty on 2 bases. Can start the tech now soon, once the Shredder put in the work. It's going into upkeep, actually. Not going tier 3. Not yet. In that case, I think you should also go for some fiend upgrades. Because the AM's about to be level 5. And these water elementals are gonna be quite strong. And there's no destroyers anywhere close by. I do have an experience lead on Fortitude, a noticeable one. Oh, this creep jack, though, could hurt. Ring of Region, by the way, for the DK is great. When you play DK second, it's always going to be a bit underleveled and a bit squishy, so all forms of tankiness and healing on the Death Knight are great. Oh, the Mountain King getting impaled, coiled, dead! There were no items to protect him. And the Rune Bracer as well. That was an item to protect him, but no healing. And Sport Priest going down. Double level up for the undead heroes. Fortitude calls for the GG. And it's 1-0 for Mikhail. That was a good game, man. That was a clean game by Mikhail. When he was defending at the expansion with a level 2 Crypt Lord against the Footies, you remember? When the AM was level 3. I feel like micro-wise they could have done a bit better. But on the macro side, I think this was really good. Solid play. Solid play by Mikhail. And that's the 1-0 for him. 1 map away now from making it to DreamHack Fall Asia, the main event. He would be only the 2nd undead there, unless Pink and Angshi, or one of the 2, makes it as well. But I'm not too confident there, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna go for a short smoke break, smoke break here, as is the norm. That gives us a chance to look at the bracket and see if we have any other updates. Oh, yes we do. Yes, we do indeed. Yange was able to beat Shishi with 2-1. Nicely done. Yange was quite the spectacle at the previous DreamHacks, I gotta say. And Pink defeats Xiaokai. Oh. Xiaokai normally very good with fast headhunters. Here apparently not good enough. Pink versus Thunder in the decision. And Linguagua versus Yangi. Sini versus Ice Orc should be over soon as well. But not over yet, apparently. Fortitude is telling me he doesn't want to allow observers. Are you kidding me, bro? He says it's strange. Yeah, screw you, dude. I'm joining. Alright. Second map, Last Refuge. I think what he was trying to say is that he doesn't feel comfortable with observers. But, bro, this is a tournament game. This is the point. We're supposed to broadcast this. Map number 2, I think, should be suiting Fortitude way more. In fact, I'm a bit surprised Mikhail didn't veto it. Last Refuge, I think, is one of the best human maps nowadays. It's very hard to play Cryptid Expo here. And it's also pretty hard to play DK Harass. So, in my opinion, this should be vetoed by the Undeads, but Mikhail leaves it in and Fortitude chooses it as his loser pick, which is very understandable. And we have a ghoul build again by Mikhail. Which means it should be Cryptid Expansion. And this now is a little bit tough for Fortitude to decide. Is he gonna go for a Merc camp pull here? Creep the Merc and expect a Crypt Lord? If you do this blindly and the DK shows up, it can be quite painful. Very early tower by Fortitude. Indeed, it is the Crypt Lord.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, 40 going blindly for the Merc Camp pull. He's expecting the Crypt Lord, and he's right in his expectation. Going for Necromancy, Skull, and a Dust! The Dust, once when I saw it, really confused me. But it's against a potential Cloak. To be able to reveal against that. And Mikael not creeping the instant expansion. Which is interesting. Isn't that better, though? To creep it instantly? Yeah, Water the Illusion, I know, can be annoying here. But only really with a DK Harass. And you can be pretty sure that Mika isn't going to play DK Harass. Ooh, the footy! Oh, wow! That was close. Roll the Magi again for Fortitude. Oh my god. Replenishment Potion also can be very good in the right moment. Is Fortitude attacking this time? Expanding this time, I mean. I would think so. Calling the Militia. And the expansion will be starting here shortly. Same for Mikael. You have to be careful with that footman. You want to scout, but you don't want to get it surrounded, so you have to
Player's forces are under attack.
be very diligent. Oh, wait a minute. He's not expanding. He's again not expanding. Fortitude, why? Attack again, here it is, okay. And again, good level 3 creeper out here. And Mikael gonna have to defend only with ghouls and skellies and beetles. Narrow tower not quite up yet. Upgrading it quickly though. Early graveyard again. This should be a cancel. Oh, Impale. Does he get the surround? Oh, yes, no. He can maybe fight out. Oh, he opens it up. Bit of a blunder there, but he re-closes it again. And it's going to force the TP. Question is, did the Waterman get the cancel? Yes, they did. One ghoul died there as well. And now the replenishment potion for the AM is wonderful. Water Elemental. Oh, can put a bit more damage on this Haunted. Is he going to kill it off to get the experience? Yes. Next attack is coming. Telestaff for the AM to get out the next surround with that teleportation. I like that. Mikael's army is very small right now. Clear supply lead for Fortitude. And I think Mikael needs Fiends, but it's just so little. So little right now for the Undead. And we have double Shadow Priest. AM, so much mana with that robe. And this game is looking good for Fortitude. I gotta say though, if Mikael had gone for the instant expansion, I think this would have been better for him. And that's the next cancel. Wants to get this Berserker with the Impale, and he does. Big experience from that. And Tier 2 is about to finish. MK gonna say hello soon, and so are the rifles. Ooh, and Mikael is in serious trouble here. Did get the level 3, but he's got like no units left. Overmade a lot of acolytes. Oh my god, Mikael. He's got so many acolytes. He's got 6 acolytes here. 7, 8. And 5 here. So 13 acolytes. Yeah. Replacement workers. Archmage level 4, and that's a lot of mana regen. Rifles will be coming in a moment. And the casters. This brings aura also for the Shadow Priests. Wonderful. As the Tier 2 finally starts, for the undead. Oh, but it's gonna be a rough couple of minutes until the DK is out and the statues are out. There's definitely a window here for Fortitude to just win this game right now. Mikhail has hardly anything. The Fiends, if they get caught with the Stormbolt, are gonna go down very easily. The gold mine is finally gonna come up. And again, the proxy workshop. I really like that. It's a cool move. That's something that is also crucially important against Dreadlord expansion. And also against the Cryptlord, it can work out very well. I want to Acolyte. Not mining right now. We have the double crypt again. It's one easy fiend kill. And the army of Fortitude here is just so big. Almost 50 supply for him. Mikhail only has 35 and 13 of that is Acolytes. I don't see the undead here breaking out of this one. Well, you know, the good thing is you can use the bonus Acolytes to repair and not lose income. That's the glass half full approach. Priests have a depth training now as well, so Dispel against the Beetles is gonna be there. 4 Fiends parked in the main. And the shop cancel as well. DK coming. Slaughterhouse. The more teams are again gonna force the engagement. 4 ghouls only. Oh, that Arcane Tower being fit is also very nice. Easy kill on the Fiend.
A player's forces are under attack.
Mikhail swinging around from the other side. Taking tier 3. It looks like Mikhail is getting prepared to sack this expansion. And that might not be the worst thing. If he gets to tier 3 with good levels, and the human is stuck on tier 2, this could still somehow work out for Mikhail. It's always a difficult decision for me. Like, do you unsummon the buildings to get the gold back, or do you repair everything knowing it's still gonna go down just to buy time? I guess especially if you're trying to creep, which Mikhail is trying to do. Just repair as much as you can and get up levels in the meantime. Oh my god, so we mask, by the way. These items are crazy good for Fortitude.
The town is under siege.
DK gonna get level 2 here. Cryptlord getting closer to 4. He'd go for the red camp right now if he wants. That's what he's gonna do. Statues starting to come out. Fortitude still with a much bigger army, but in the late game against Impale and Nova, that doesn't have to be the only thing that matters. Oh well. If he gets his last hit steal with a watermelon, that would be sick. Oh. Oh! I thought for a second he had it, but no, not quite. Great items for this Cryptlord, by the way. Double Circlet and Medallion is wonderful. And he's gonna get level 4 here. DK is not too close to level 3, however. And Fortitude's gonna keep pushing. He's got 2 more teams here as well. 2 attack upgrades. He's got heal scrolls, right? Yeah, double heal scroll. Certainly needs that. And Mikhail having a tough time engaging into this fight. One fiend goes down right away. The shop is gone. So is the altar. And tier 3 is not quite finished yet. Cryptlord stuck in the back. Impales have to be the game changer here. But there's heal scrolls against it. Oh, the Cryptlord is almost dead. Mountain King, a lot more mana, and he gets the kill! Cryptlord falls! AM got level 5, and that is GG. Fortitude ties up the series. Same strat as game 1, basically. But works out better this time. Yeah. With Mercs, of course, it's a lot stronger. A lot stronger. And I think Mikhail made a map veto error here. Not vetoing Last Refuge. I think that's a mistake. I think that's the best human map right now. Alright. Please invite me, bro. By the way, we have our first player qualified. Sini was able to beat Ice Orc 2-0. So Sini makes it through the 4th Night Elf here in this close qualifier. One short smoke break, and then we are gonna have the decision. It's gonna be Mikhail's map choice now. So what's that gonna be? Well, he's definitely more of a Cryptlord player, so you know what? Maybe Mikhail vetoed Amazonia. Northern Isles would be a good map for Cryptlord. Very good map, in fact. We saw Tidehunters already. Concealed Hill can be good. Like, it also be difficult if the AM finds the right timing to get off the cancel. It is gonna be Northern Isles, which is a very good Cryptlord map. You can go for the instant expansion, get that level 2 right away, but it's also a playable level 3 creeper map for the human. Fortitude just really doesn't seem to want to counter expand against this Cryptlord. But now on Northern Isles, on map 3, he's not going to have a Merc camp to work with, which makes things a lot more difficult. All right. We are ready. The decision is upon us. High pressure now for both these guys. This is the last map to decide who gets to the main event for DreamHack Asia. DreamHack Fall Asia. Fortitude and Mikhail. It seems like they both belong in there, but in Asia the competition is just so fierce. There's so many good players. And now we're going to see two of them competing and having the final decision on map number 3. Mikael in the top right in the yellow. In the bottom left we have Fortitude. Playing a ghoul build once again. That does not surprise me. It's going to be a Crypt Lord once more. So what Fortitude was doing all this time was creep level 3 AM, tech in the meantime, and then follow-up push. But what he did before was creep level 2 AM, and then attack, and then use the militia to... Okay, this is Remind. I was wondering why he was using this account. So Todd gave Remind this account. Okay, that's kind of weird, but sure. So on this map, if you want to do the same play, like harass with a level 2 AM, creep militia in the meantime, and then level up to 3, you have to do this camp first, and then double green, and then run over. And do militia here in the meantime. That would be a lot of free time for the expansion and for the Crypt Lord. Here comes the Acolyte. Crypt Lord would normally sell the TP to get a bit more gold. Bring 3 ghouls. And this time it should be an instant expansion. And we see the dust again.
Are under attack.
4 ghouls? Really? Alright, 4 ghouls means creeping this is pretty easy, but it also means the expansion is slowed down by a lot because you don't have much lumber. I feel like it would be more efficient to just go for 3 ghouls. Creep this with 3 ghouls. So here we go. What's the AM creep going to be? Oh, big mana potion. Man, Fortitude's items have been sick, by the way. This whole day. Alright, creeps the green, and then he's going to call the militia again, I assume, to creep this one. Good scout by Mikael. If he sees this creep happening, he should harass it. Claws +9 for the Crypt Lord. Not bad. Okay, and Fortitude is indeed going to do it. He's going to creep the green camps, and then run across the map, and do the militia thing again. And now we have the Expo coming for Mikael. So it's going to be, once again, a big level lead for the AM. Trying to surround maybe something? Oh, nope. Crypto gets the last hit right there. And the footies, they can just get the cancel now themselves. Oh, Mikael. Gonna go for the telestaff to try to save this haunted, maybe? A bit of indecision here by Mikael. Running back and forth, and that's gonna be the next haunted cancelled. Should be some cool acolyte. Excuse me. Footman going down though.
A player's forces are under attack.
AM not level 3 yet. Oh, because Mikael got the one last hit. It's gonna kill a second Footman now. Okay, interesting. This game not perfect for either of the 2 players. AM gets level 3. Got also the boots, by the way. And more sentries than he can make use of. Would love to see a graveyard now as well. Oh, the impale misses. Was trying to impale around the AM there, force the TP. It's gonna be another expansion cancel, but could cost a lot of ghouls and a lot of acolytes. Dude, why do I keep switching up these names? Footman, of course, is what I mean. But easily worth it. Huge delay on the expo. And Mikael, I think he just ran across the map too far. Not following the footies enough. And it's going to be a cancel on the graveyard as well. But this time, units being left behind by Mikael. This is seen by Fortitude. And his tier 2 finishes. MK is going to come out. And the Archmage is pretty low HP. Graveyard cancelled again. Watch Elemental. He's going to give some good experience if he gets it. Cryptlord is close now to level 3, which is going to be very important. Also, lots of mana here for the Cryptlord. Big mana potion used. Fortitude going to summon more Water Elementals. Cryptlord did get the experience from the Elemental in the main. And that's his level 3. One Beetle also scouting across the map. Expansion is finally gonna be up and mining. This AM... Oh, might be forced into a TP here. Is he though? Ah, he's too fast. Good boots purchase. These boots definitely helped out a lot. Mikael needs to second crypt now, maybe? Or rather tier 2. But lumber is low. Lumber is low because the ghouls in the main were being pressured by the elementals so much. Thank you, Spanky McGee with a 6-month resub. And YZCHWJ with a sub as well. Much appreciated. Alright. Fortitude, he's got the MK. But he doesn't have the priest yet. He's far away from Dispel, so he doesn't feel that strong here yet. 2 towers coming up here. Tech has started. Oh, and it seems like Fortitude wants to push into the main base. This Cryptlord is pretty strong here, though. Intercepting the militia. Where's the adept training? This adept training is so important. He's only going to have 1 dispel, though. Not more. Oh, and he catches 1 rifle in the middle. Oh, and the priest! Oh, keeping that alive is so important. That second priest for the second dispel. So important. Oh, and Mikael didn't make that second crypt. That's the big macro mistake by Mikael this game. Not having that second crypt. Oh, adept training is not quite finished yet. Oh, and the priest dies. Before the adept training is through. He's going to have 1 dispel, but only 1. More and more fiends coming out. But the ghouls are suffering. Alright, there's the dispel. Shop was taken out. That's also a really big deal. That means no mana potion here early on tier 2. Now comes the second crypt. But that should have been a lot faster. Needs to repair this altar. And Fortitude might be making it work again. Remaking the altar at the expansion, actually. That 1 more fiend goes down. The focus fire of this human army. Very good here. Tier 2 is finally going to finish, but how much is that really going to do? Seems like Mikael again is not in fighting shape at all at the moment. Fiend is blocked in here, by the way. Can't walk away. And tower's coming up. The first arcane is going to be finished in just a moment. And a lot of fiends about to die. Shop in the back is finally finished. Mass repair to keep that alive. Oh, but the arcane is standing. And this is really awkward right now for Mikael. This push might be his end. Not enough lumber for the DK. Super smart choice here by Fortitude to use that big mana potion and summon the water elementals over and over into the main to kill some ghouls, to really mess with the lumber income for Mikhail. And perhaps Mikhail was using too many ghouls out on the map. Maybe he should have kept them all at home to get that lumber. Oh, second tower might be getting cancelled. With 2 more fiends, that should be enough for a cancel. And it is. Waiting for the DK. Waiting for statues. That's more and more fiends going down in the meantime. Oh, the Crypt Lord very far forward. Stormbolt here for him could also be dangerous. Oh, and that's the Crypt Lord dead, isn't it? Yeah, Stormbolt! And the Crypt Lord goes down. Oh boy. Mikhail now in all sorts of trouble. At level 2 Brilliance Aura, providing so much mana regen. More and more fiends are dying. Base build here, a little unfortunate for the undead. DK's finally back, but the Crypt Lord only now started. It's going to take forever for that one to arrive. Seems like Fortitude is doing it. And Mikhail, of course, is not giving up yet. Supply-wise, we're pretty even. But the hero levels are looking so much better for the human. But this is the tournament, life on the line. Mikhail's gonna try everything. Needs to keep these fiends alive. Wait for the Crypt Lord to be back, and then come in with everything at the same time, I suppose. Alright, DK is now in. He's got the first statue, which is also a big help. It's not that much building damage. We don't have, this time, a workshop. Do we have one in the main? No, we don't. No workshop. No water teams. Waiting for the Crypt Lord. 60% back. Mikhail, a bit supply stuck here, but he's going to start losing some acolytes. 3 priests doing a great job here, keeping everything alive. DK gonna creep level 2. Oh, Mountain King gets level 3. That's a big one. Scroll of the Beast. Can be decent. Not the best item, though. Fortitude is taking some damage from these towers. And it's going to force mass repair again. Mikhail still waiting desperately for the DK to be... Crypt Lord to be back. And... here it finally is. Finally back. And needs to come in right away for the defense. Crypt Lord comes in with the staff. The 2 fiends are dead already. The DK is completely out of mana. And if he summons beetles, they're just gonna get dispelled. The priests have plenty of mana here. And this is still a very tough position for Mikhail. The rifle count very high here. 2-0 upgrades on them as well. And it seems like this might be the end for Mikhail. Especially the first series was played very well by him, but the second one, it's not to be. Mikhail calls for the GG, and Fortitude is our winner, and really making it to DreamHack Fall Asia to the main event.